Alright, quick video here on how to do the guarantee page. Okay, so you've just cut the rope. We've just cut the rope. We're going through the double D edge. We explain the double D edge. By the way, I guess I'll spend some time doing this too. After you cut the rope, guys, you really have to spend time selling them on the double D edge. Okay, and actually I'll do that in another video. But really talk about the double D edge. It is a straight edge. Get excited about it. Tell them how it's going to last. Actually, I'll do it now. So Mr. Jones, to cut the rope. Okay, watch my video on how to cut rope. So you cut the rope, you go, Ms. Jones, what do you think of that? Isn't that cool? Now, the great thing about our product, Ms. Jones, is that we have the reason why it cuts that way. It's really amazing. It's what's called the double D edge technology. And have you ever heard of double D edge technology before? No? It's really cool. It's exclusive to our product, so I guess if you never heard of Cutco, you wouldn't have heard of it before. But it's really awesome. See, what happens is you have a straight edge knife, okay, and that's hitting the cutting boards, and so that dulls up the knife. With that serrated edge knife that you were using, see, it has the little points, has all the little points like this, but then the points wear off, and there's nothing, sharp in between, and so the food's just getting caught in between the points, and it's ripping and shredding up the rope, and ripping and shredding up your food. It doesn't cut very well. If you ever try to carve a turkey, with a serrated knife, you've seen that happen before. It doesn't do anything good. So with our knife, it's actually a straight edge, it is a straight edge, but what happens is then there's a straight edge like this, that's going like this on this angle. And there's a straight edge up here, and there's a straight edge down here. And then it goes up again, and it keeps doing that. So what happens is, the food gets caught in between, and then this straight edge cuts the food. And then as the knife going down, this straight edge cuts the food. And as you pull backwards, this straight edge cuts the food. So it's three straight edges that are cutting the food all at the same time. And then as the straight edges come to a point, see, that point protects the straight edge from dulling against the hard surfaces. So the thing is, Mrs. Jones, so your knife, even I know sometimes people, they see a knife, they go, oh, it's new. That knife will cut like that for the next 15, 20 years, depending on how much use you have. And when people have a set of our products, they last 20, 30, 40 years as long as you're using it properly, which is really cool. And so you can really dive in and really go to town with the knives, and it's awesome. And we're the only company that has that kind of technology on their knives, so it's really awesome. So now, obviously, by having that technology, it costs more. Okay, we're the only company that has it. Double D stands for doubly durable, but it's totally worth it because of the fact that you get a straight edge cut, but the knife lasts. It's really the last set of knives you have to get. But the great thing about our product isn't really how long it stays sharp or how long it stays sharp, but it's how the company backs up with the guarantee. And as far as the guarantee goes, I'm not going to cover these three parts, guys. You pretty much got that. Watch Mike Arietta's video on how to cover these three parts of the guarantee. But the last part of the guarantee is what I want to cover, is the 15-day trial period. Now, Ms. Jones, so forever misuse and abuse, great. Now, the last part is the 15-day trial period. And the 15-day trial period is awesome, and it's really good. What do you think about the products so far? You like them? Great. Well, Ms. Jones, I only showed you one. Okay. Well, actually, I showed you two. I showed you three. We peeled a little bit in the beginning. I cut the penny, and we cut the rope. And now, you know what's going to happen, Ms. Jones? I'm going to show you all this stuff coming up, and I'm going to show you all our sets and things, and you're going to love everything. I mean, you're really going to love everything. Everybody loves everything. So you're probably already getting excited about the products now. And so the point is, but you know what's going to happen at the end is you're not going to know what set you're going to want. And you're not going to know if you're going to want the large Mamma Jamma set. You're not going to know if you want just like the medium-sized set or the smaller set. You're not going to know which set you want. So what we do, what the company does, is they understand it. They understand just cutting some rope and some stuff. You're not going to get a good feel for our product and what you actually need and what you don't need. So they put a 15-day unconditional money-back guarantee. And so for half a month, you can put a small deposit down. You can actually put a 20% deposit down on any set that you see here today. You get the entire set in the mail, and especially if you use like a credit card. So what'll happen is it'll come in like 2 weeks. You'll get the products, and it's like 15 days from when you get it. So before you even get your next payment, you've already got to use the products for 2 weeks, and before you even have to pay your credit card bill. So that way you can really try it out, use it in the home, see what you like. You and your husband can discuss it, together and see what you're using. If there's a couple of pieces in your set that you're like, hey, I'm never going to use that one, then you can take that out and send it back, and you can get refunded, or they just won't charge you for whatever you don't like. If you don't like the entire set, which I've never had anybody do, but if you did, like for some reason, like I made a bad decision, you can take the whole thing, put it in the box, send it back, and they just won't charge you anymore, and they'll give you back your deposit. And so this way, this protects me, and it protects you. It protects me because of the fact that I don't have to, I don't have to keep calling people back. See, I love doing these presentations; they're amazing. But I don't really like calling people back because sometimes people are like, oh, I want to think about it, but how do you think about knives without using them? So that's why I don't have to keep calling people back and harassing them about knives. Ugh, I hate that. I hate calling people and going, oh, do you want to buy the knives again? So it's just really annoying for me. So it protects me. I don't get paid to do that. And it protects you, so you're not going to buy something that you're like, oh my God, I bought all this stuff and I don't need all this stuff. So that way you can think about it while actually using the products and not feel like you're obligated to spend a lot of money to that. Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah, and at Ms. Jones, actually, I give my fifth part of the guarantee. If you do decide to get one of the sets today, and you really decide like, hey, I'm not going to use this, you can call me up. I personally will come over and get it for you and send it back for you. Sound good? Cool. Well, first of all, we'll thank you again, and let me go through and show you the sets. So, what have I just handled, guys? That's a little bit more advanced than, let's say, the basic guarantee and double D edge, but I hope you're seeing the enthusiasm, and I hope you're seeing, and there's all kinds of different words and verbiage you can use, but you can see this is just my basic 15-day trial period, and you can see how I'm getting the customers excited about try not buy, 15-day trial period. Again, if the husband isn't there, I'll say something like, Mr. Jones, this way you can discuss it with your husband because he's not here right now. And you notice that I've told them I'm not calling you back. I'm not going to come back over. I'm not going to be doing this again. I don't get paid to call back and harass you about knives. And also I made them feel comfortable saying, hey, look, I can do it. Also, notice if you want to go back in the video, notice how many times I said the word set. Okay, we don't sell Cutco knives, we sell Cutco sets. Sets are better for the customer, they're better overall, and so it's a set. You can try out a set. We have large set, medium set, and then a small set. Okay, so different types of sets is always the best thing for the customer. So that's it. Hope that helped you out with that page and your double D edges.